Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you an inside-outside video tour of this 2017 Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid. Very nice, very fast vehicle, top of the line. This is the Platinum version. So it has radar adaptive cruise control, the smart cruise control. It has the surround view camera, parking sonar sensors, factory navigation system, dedicated nav built in, power folding mirrors with side view cameras, front parking sonar sensors. Very nice vehicle, and it includes these power operated side doors which operate from the remote control, power operated rear hatch, leather interior, 7-passenger seating, remote start engine, operates from the remote. Just press number 2 and it'll start the engine. Here in California there's a lot of special benefits, including $10,500 in cash to help you buy this pre-owned vehicle. I'll explain that in a little bit. And there's a qualification for HOV Carpool stickers that this gets. So if you want the Carpool stickers, they'll let you drive alone in the carpool lane for up to 4 years. And how much does that cost? That costs $22 paid to DMV. $22 for 4 years of access to the carpool lane all alone. Of course, this is a 7-passenger vehicle, so much of the time you may have passengers with you, or maybe you're just carrying cargo in luxury. So we're going to go in a minute and take a look inside. But before we do, I'm going to explain a couple things before we go inside. It is a plug-in hybrid. You don't have to plug it in, but you definitely want to plug it in. It has power doors with little buttons to operate the doors. It's got this smart key keyless entry. And when I say it has surround view cameras, it has 4 cameras around the vehicle that stitch the image together. So you have like a drone view, as if a drone was flying over your van, looking straight down to show you the surround area around you, day or night. But there is no drone. It uses a stitch, just kind of like a panorama image. Up in the front here, you click open, and you have a charging port where you can plug this vehicle in. And the first 30 miles of driving after it's fully charged, it's going to try to do without using any gas, which gives you amazing gas mileage. With almost not plugging it in at all, I'm getting like 30 miles per gallon, 35 miles per gallon. But by plugging it in, they say you can get up to 85 miles per gallon. You could actually get more than that if you take a lot of short trips, like just go to the school, go to the bank, go to the car wash, just little short trips around town, and then you go home and charge it. You may not have to buy gas for 2 or 3 months. But because it's a gasoline fueled vehicle, it's got a 3.6 liter V6 engine. It's extremely fast and powerful. It accelerates like a Camaro. 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, depending on the weather, 7 to 7.8, maybe 8 seconds, but it's very fast. So when you hit the gas, a lot of people will be surprised how fast this vehicle is. It's a lot faster than Prius or other similar hybrids. It's got that 3.5 V6 plus a very powerful electric motor for Tesla-like acceleration. So as we're going around the vehicle, there's no dents, there's no scratches to point out. It has been driven on some gravel roads, so there may be rock chips underneath, but we really don't see any rock chips on the front. It came to us, we got this vehicle from a Ford dealership. They were in a rural area, so they sold it to us. We're in here in Southern California where plug-in hybrids are flying off the shelves. Everybody wants one, and they're really hard to get. Usually the Chrysler Pacifica, the only way to get one is buy from the Chrysler dealer brand new. So if you buy one brand new, there are some cash benefits, but we participate in several government programs. 3 to be specific, and I'm going to outline those here for you. The first one, if you buy a plug-in hybrid like this during 2019, Southern California Edison, one of the major power providers in Southern California, will give you up to a $1,000 cash rebate. So if you have Southern California Edison and you buy one of these in 2019 and you have Edison at your residential home address and that matches the address that you register the vehicle to, they will rebate you $1,000. That's their offer. 1,000 from Southern California Edison. Millions of people qualify for that. Another offer on this vehicle is the Replace Your Ride program. That's harder to get into, but they'll pay $9,500 towards the purchase if you trade in an older vehicle. Has to be 2011 or older at this time, and it has to be a non-hybrid. So you can trade in a 1985 Ford F-150 with 800,000 miles on it, and if you meet the income and zip code qualifications, they'll give you $9,500 even if that truck is worth $300. Or maybe you're driving an old Honda Civic with 800,000 miles, or a Toyota Corolla, or some car with three fenders and one headlight, some beat up old car that's raggedy. The raggedier the car, the better for you, but you can trade in a Rolls Royce. They'll still only give you $9,500. The value that they'll give you in trade-in is not based on the value of the vehicle. It's based on your zip code and your income. If you make too much money, you won't qualify. So people who make over $100,000 a year probably won't qualify. People who make less money probably will. But in a vehicle of this category, that might pay for about a third of your purchase cost. While we're looking around at the outside, we're gonna remember to show the roof. This has the panorama sunroof on it. Full panel glass roof, which is insulated, and you have the ventilated seats inside. Nice and cool. Let's go inside and take a look. So as we go inside to take a look in the vehicle, the last 3 digits of the VIN number of this vehicle are 696. Has a power driver's seat with adjustable lumbar adjustment, ventilated and heated front seats. So these cool down and they blow cool air across you, or they heat up. Heated steering wheel, fully automatic headlights, radar adaptive cruise control, which is a very nice feature. Push to start. So I hit the brake and push to start. Onboard navigation, USB connectivity, premium sound system, lots of buttons for your sunroof, electrochromic rear view mirror with the U-Connect, kind of like General Motors OnStar system. Touchscreen, very large touchscreen. There's your navigation. Fully automatic climate control. It runs all sorts of apps through the U-verse functionality. Right now we have a half a tank of fuel plus almost a full charge, 2/3 of a full charge. It takes about 8 hours to reach full charge. All the seats and interior are extremely clean. 7-passenger seating, and the rear seat folds flat and it just flips over and folds flat in the floor. Illuminated vanity mirrors, sunglass holder. You have a conversation mirror so you can keep your eye on what's going on in the back or put that away. Power tilt and slide and power shade cover. Super easy to close the shade cover. Don't need to get fingerprints all over it. It goes all the way back, so when you're driving past tall buildings, tall mountains, or tall trees, you can open that up and get a great views on your vacation trips. Lots of storage, lots of power points to connect your power connected devices. I'm going to take a minute to explain smart cruise control. We all know the regular cruise control. You set the cruise control for 35, let's say 55 miles an hour on the freeway. A normal old school cruise control If you set it for 55 and you don't do anything, it'll drive until it crashes into somebody who stops in front of you. But not this vehicle. This has smart cruise control. So it has a front camera up here behind the mirror. There's a front camera, and it has a radar unit mounted on the front of the vehicle. It uses a smart cruise control, so when you turn on the cruise control, they call it adaptive cruise control, or ACC. And when that's on, cruise control is ready to go. So you set your cruise control, say, for 75 miles an hour, and it'll try to go 75 miles an hour until somebody gets in your way. Then it'll automatically slow down. It'll slow down, it'll hit the brakes, it'll automatically react to avoid running into the back of anybody. Extremely stress reducing feature. So if you drive a lot, you've got to have the adaptive cruise control. If you're not using it, you're just cutting years off your life. That'll add years to your life, having adaptive cruise control. It's awesome, whether you're going interstate driving or just driving into downtown. Adaptive cruise control is very, very addictive. You don't have to touch the gas, you don't have to touch the brake, you just set cruise control and the car will do partial self-driving. You still have to steer. It's not a autopilot system. You still have to steer the vehicle. But it does have lane departure warning system. It does have a radar blind spot monitor system. So if a vehicle's driving in your blind spot, the little lights come on the mirror. And when you're backing out of a blind parking space, then it will warn you when vehicles are approaching from as far as 100 feet away. Now that's different than parking sonar. Let me explain. On the rear bumper are little parking sonar sensors. Those are close proximity. So when something is within a few feet, those will go beep, 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 and let you know you're getting really close to an object. That's nice. Those have been around for years. But rear cross traffic alert uses radar similar to the smart cruise control on the front. It has rear radar sensors mounted in the back of the vehicle, and they're looking 100 feet down throughout the rear of the vehicle. So if we were going to back out of this parking space and a vehicle was coming at 60 miles an hour, it's going to give us a warning when it's within 100 feet. So if we're backing up, it'll go beep and it'll warn us someone's approaching, so we can stop backing up and not get in a collision. That's very helpful when you're in a parking lot and you have a big monster truck parked next to you and you can't see anything. Of course, you do have the nice backup camera, but the radar system can alert you when something's out of view of your backup camera, which is really nice. So with the vehicle in reverse, we can see our backup camera here, and we can see our surround view, which literally shows us guidelines that move as I turn my steering wheel. The guidelines move, and as we back out of the parking space, it shows us where we're at. So when we drive close to that grass right here, we're parked next to grass. And when we put it in reverse, we can see the grass we're parked next to. We can actually see if we want to back up into this parking space, we can do it. Go, that's the grass right there. So backing into a parking space is much easier with this surround view camera. See that? Then our close proximity sonar detects we're approaching an object. It's beeping at us. We successfully parked using only the backup camera and surround view camera into a parking space, and it beeped to warn us we were approaching an object, so we didn't hit it. Very nice for parking, makes it easy. We're taking a look at some driver safety features as we back up here towards a bush, straight towards a bush. See what happens. Automatic brake. Look, it says right here, brake. The brake's automatically applied with a big red warning because this has a automatic stop. If you're going to back into an object, it's capable to stop you from doing that. It's one of the settings. Down in the center console, you have additional PowerPoint and USB connectivity points. You've got center console cup holders and storage all around the vehicle. Very, very nice. We're going to go around the back, around the passenger side too. Open the power door here. So I can just grab the handle, pull it. Passenger door opens under power. You got easy access to the rear. You just release this. Seat slides forward, very similar to a Toyota Sienna, so it's easy to hop in the back seat. And these seats fold flat. It's really cool how they fold. Let me show you. Now we do have a full set of floor mats here for the vehicle. We've got the vehicle's own floor mat set and charging cord. So this one actually comes with a brand new charging cord included with the vehicle. So let's fold these seats flat. And then it folds down like this, flat into the floor. 60-40. Fold the headrest. Release the bottom, and then the seat folds flat into the floor. Now you're ready to go to Home Depot and bring home some hardware store stuff, or the furniture store, or help your kids move out. Whatever you're up to, you have a lot of room in here. While we're looking in the trunk, there's this little cubby over here. We even have an air pump. An emergency tire repair kit is included with the vehicle. You have additional power point back here for 12-volt power, and a button right here to close the power rear door. Now make sure you're checking out my website to see if this is still available. My website is right here, mybestcar.com. This is my company name, A Buyer's Choice. I'm going to show you a little video now about explaining about Carpool stickers so you can find out how to determine if a vehicle can or can't get Carpool stickers. So how do you know if a car can get the Carpool stickers or is eligible to use the carpool lane? It's very simple. Actually, it's not. First, you need to go to the California Air Resources Board website and then search for Carpool stickers and you find the list of vehicles. This is the list right here, 2012 model year vehicles, for example. And then you look by make right here, and we see Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid, and the type of emissions that it has. Only the plug-in hybrid can do it, not the regular Prius. And under the hood of the vehicle is a label, and it will have this code number. I'll show you that in a minute. The Chevy Volts are really complicated because most of the Volts cannot get the Carpool sticker. But if you were looking, for example, at a Chevy Volt, the Chevys are, where's the Chevy? Right there. Volt is very complicated. Only the ones with this emissions code under the hood can get the Carpool sticker. So this is the list of vehicles that can get the sticker, but there's also this blacklist. Now I've already punched in a VIN number for a car that cannot get the Carpool sticker by using, on this 2,000 page spreadsheet, you go to edit, find, enter the VIN number or even a partial VIN number, and then next, and this is the blacklist. So the one car that I punched in this VIN number ending in 215, that car already had green stickers, so it cannot get the stickers anymore. But let's go on, for example, my website right here. We're going to take a look at a car that can get the stickers that's promoted on my website. For example, there's a free Carfax report. Let's go down. I want to look at the 93,000 mile car, for example. Where's that car? Looking for it, looking for it. Free Carfax report. And then we select the VIN number right there. I use Control C to copy it. And then I open up my spreadsheet. Control V and enter. And now I'm searching, and it has searched the entire list. Adobe Acrobat Reader has finished searching the document. No matches were found. So the VIN number for the silver Prius that I just looked up is not on the blacklist. And so that's why it can be verified that it can get the newest Carpool stickers from DMV. That's how it works. So this van is very fast, and it features a radar adaptive cruise control. So we're getting ready to accelerate up the hill here, and you can click your stopwatch and see how fast it accelerates. That's 60. That was a 0 to 60 run out of a turn. But it also features the radar adaptive cruise control, which we're going to try to demonstrate here in a minute. That's pretty cool. The adaptive cruise control you can use in traffic as you approach a vehicle, and the radar detects and measures the distance from the vehicle in front of you so that you can avoid colliding with it, and you can relax and let the car do some of your work for you as far as driving and maintaining safe following distance. So I'm using the cruise control right now, and I'm requesting a faster speed. Right now the cruise control is set for 73 miles an hour, but we're doing 52 miles an hour following this car in front. And as long as that car is speeding up and slowing down in front of us, the radar won't let us get too close. It has a front camera up on the mirror, and it's constantly measuring the speed. There's a little green display on the right that shows the adaptive cruise control following distance. And then there's other menus that you can toggle through on the dash here to look at the different so right there's your adaptive cruise control indication, and it has a lane assist to warn you if you're departing your lane. It has blind spot monitors in the mirrors to let me know when someone's driving in my blind spot. Now we need to change lanes, so now we're following a different vehicle. And they're slowing down. I'm not hitting the brake. The car's auto braking. And I'm ready to take over, but right now the car's braking by itself. Auto braking down to 35. Now the car's getting out of the way, so I have to take over. taken over and I'm going to make a right. Let's see how it does getting on the freeway. Let's see. We're going to slow down to, if nobody's behind us, we're going to do a 0 to 60 up and on ramp. That's 0. Ready, set, start, stopwatch, go. Full power, uphill, up and on ramp, 40, 50, 60. Very quick. And that was uphill, not downhill. So this van actually also has lane keep assist. So if you start to drift out of your lane, look, there's a blind spot light on the mirror. If you drift toward the lane, it'll grab you and steer you back into your lane. Did you see that? Did it by itself without me touching the steering wheel. So look, I'm going to aim for the lane line again. And when we get near the lane line, it automatically steered us back into the center of the lane. Automatically. That's pretty cool. It's not full self-driving mode, but if you do get distracted, car is helping you out to stay in your lane. That only works if it can see the lane lines. But it's a pretty cool feature. Thank you for watching my video presentation. I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm going to show you the roof. You've got the panorama roof up there. My name is Mike Johnson. Make sure you're checking out my website to see if I have this vehicle available in stock. mybestcar.com. Right there. mybestcar.com. 2017 Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid premium. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.